No? Good. We'll get some sleep and turn up at the same time tonight. Your ex, Kane. Did you want a word with him?
Was there any trouble?
Spent the night watching telly by the sound of it. You look disappointed.
Yes, well, there's always tonight.
Yeah, he's just about daft enough.
Where were you last night?
Working.
You?
You?
What are you doing with that?
This. Seeing if it still works.
I'm going out.
See your girlfriend?
Yeah. Problem?
Oh. Your little crush. You're running round after her. She's gonna get bored.
I'm the best thing that's happened to her.
Yeah?
Yeah. And she's the only person that's ever made me happy.
Well, Sarah would have. But, oh yeah, you gave her away, didn't you? Your own kid. Being happy doesn't suit you, Debs. You'll mess it up and be back to your usual miserable self any day now. I'm going to bed.
With any luck, so am I. Sleep well.
Refill?
It's not finished.
You've been nursing that for ages. It's not a charity, you know. Got me overheads to think about. Mucky, is it?
Yeah.
I'll tell the vicar.
I expect he's read it.
Can I have a read when you finished it, then?
Oh, I don't know, Viv. There were some quite long words.
Large coffee to take away whenever you're ready.
The horse's mouth.
I'm sorry?
Vandals attack haulage yard, tyre slashed in nighttime raid. Do they know who did it yet?
Milk. No sugar.
You can tell me. Solar discretion.
If you find out, let me know.
They're rumours, of course. Disgruntled ex-employee, business rival. You know, a successful man like your brother must have a few enemies.
You'd have to ask him.
Well, I hope they get them. Whoever it was.
You know what? Forget the coffee. I'll make one at home.
Hey!
Yeah. Sure. Well, thanks for letting me know. And she'll be sectioned for up to 28 days. Excellent. For her, obviously. Yeah. Well, thanks.
Morning.
All right, boss.
You haven't replied to your dinner invitation for Friday. They rang.
Well, I'll tell them I'll be going and I'll be taking a guest.
Do we know who?
Just say Tom King +1. Oh, I won't be needing you today, Teddy.
No?
Take the day off if you like.
Yeah, it was all the same to you. I'll keep my phone on. Cheers.
Actually, Edna, I was going to ask if you'd like to accompany me to the dinner.
Were you?
Yeah, well, you work hard and you don't get the thanks you deserve. This is a way of making it up to you.
Oh, no, thank you. I've not been much of a one for dinners and socialising for quite some time now.
I wasn't thinking of this as a date, Edna. I just would like your company.
Wasn't there someone else that you'd quite like to ask again?
Jean? I don't know. You get to my age, and I thought I was beginning to understand a little bit about women, but with her, well, I feel just as much in the dark as I ever was.
Tom King +1.
You don't like it when I talk about personal matters, do you?
I'm your employee, Mr. King.
Oh, can I not ask for your opinion once in a while?
On business matters, if you wish. On anything else, I don't feel I'm qualified to comment.
I'll take that as a no, then.
That must have seemed a little callous.
Steph locked away, cut off from the rest of the world. You got exactly what you were hoping for.
Yes.
Not even bothering to deny it now.
Alan,
She was hysterical when you arrived. absolutely terrified of being left alone with you. I didn't believe her about Terence, and now this.
If it's of any comfort to you, every word Steph said is true. In her own mind.
Oh, stop it.
Alan, she believes it, and that's what makes her all the more credible. But it's her illness talking. It's part of her condition. You know, there's a very real chance she'll be throwing accusations at you next. Persuading some nurse that you tried to smother her with a pillow or something. And she'll believe that that happened too. Which is why I was so relieved when she'd been sectioned. It gives them the chance they need to get her better. You do see this, don't you, Alan? I took an oath. It's my job to make people better, not do all the fantastic things that Steph's imagination tells her I've done.
But she was so frightened.
They can help her. She needs rest, and the very best thing that we can do for her is to stay well away and let them get on with it.
I've been playing the caring father, and it was too late. But you must appreciate she's all I've got left.
Then we're in exactly the same boat, aren't we? It's all my fault, Alan. I've not been easy to deal with.
Because of the stress you've been under.
I love her so much. And to be accused of trying to harm her, it's the last thing I would ever do. I love her.
Yes. Yes, I know.
I feel responsible for the whole thing. I'm a doctor. I should never have let it get this far.
I'm sure you did everything you could. She's in the right place. The best you can do is just get on with your life.
Thank you, Alan. That's a great comfort.
You after these?
Oh, what are they?
Books. That's what it said on the poster.
You right, Debbie? Jazz? Oh, yeah.
This is a first edition.
And?
Are they yours?
Do you want them or not?
Most of the books we get donated are well-thumbed paperbacks. These are worth quite a bit. Can I ask where you got them?
What are you saying? They nicked a load of old books to give to some posh bird that's solving a conscience with a bit of charity work.
Giving you a hard time, is she? Do you want me to chuck her out? All right, girls.
I was going anywhere. If you don't want them, you know where you can stick them.
Is there anything I can do for you?
Yeah, but not in front of the kids, eh? I'm looking for something. I'm just seeing if it's turned up here.
Oh, cuddly toy, is it?
Well, yesterday, you were collecting stuff from our house.
Alice gave us a few things.
I've been reading this book.
Yeah, right.
Now it's disappeared. Just wondering if you knew anything about it.
No. If you can find it, you're more than welcome to take it back.
Oh, forget it. Not really that bothered.
He only came to see if he could nick some of it.
Does anyone want anything from the cafe?
I'll go.
Ooh. Coffee and sandwiches. I'll have something with avocado.
All right, I'll come with you.
And you and I might as well start sorting through this lot.
Not working?
No, I've been given day off. Why?
Are you cross with me?
No.
Oh, come on. Life's too short. What have I done?
Nothing. Like I said, everything's fine. I'll see you later.
What is it?
Just, it feels like you're trying to keep your options open.
What options?
Oh, multi-millionaire Tom King in one hand, pauper Terry Woods in the other. It's just I don't fancy the odds.
He made his feelings perfectly clear and I turned him down.
Well, what I don't get is why.
It's not something I can really put into words. I'm on a break. Fancy nipping back to your flat?
What would you have in mind?
I'm sure you'll think of something. Don't look now, here's dawn. I'll see you later.
Terry?
Yeah, right, wee man.
Yeah. You couldn't have TJ for a couple of hours, could you? Laura's asked me to do some cleaning.
Oh, I'm rushed off my feet with Tom. I mean, if you give me a bit more notice.
Yeah. Well, Mum it is then.
Jean? No.
Why not?
Oh, it's just, well, Betty likes the company. Jean can see him any time. It's up to you, of course.
Betty it is then. See you later. Say bye-bye.
Ta-da.
Hi, love.
Are we on for it then?
What now?
Well, I think it's best we wait till dark.
Well, you've never been bashful before.
Oh, the haulage yard, Carl.
I just think it's best if we wait until things have settled down a bit first.
Well, it's the last thing they'll be expecting someone to go back so soon.
The whole village is talking about it.
And you're losing your nerve.
I didn't say that.
Do you remember why we're doing this? Your own brother is trying to run you out of business. And a tart of a girlfriend of his has got a smirk on her face that needs rubbing right into the middle of next week.
All I'm saying is we should wait a while until things have calmed down.
Until Matthew nicks your entire workforce and you don't have a business to protect anymore. I'm going tonight, Carl. And I'm going to do the job properly this time. So you either come and help me, or you sit fretting at home on your own. It's up to you.
Found it in a pile.
Well, you didn't take it then?
No?
Just so you could come and bring it back?
It's quite an imagination you've got.
I'd have let you buy it if you'd asked nicely.
They'll be wondering where I am.
Oh, you better go then.
I read a bit.
Mm-hmm.
What do you think of it?
You didn't come here to talk about books.
The main character. I thought he was really hard to like.
Well, you're not supposed to like him.
I didn't get all of this mindless violence.
It's about people who want to change. Who aren't happy with what they've got, but they're stuck. And they want something that they can't have. Why don't we go back to mine and we can have a proper chat?
What are you doing, Kate?
What do you mean?
Coming on to me all the time. You're old enough to be my dad.
Is that why you fancy me?
I just think you're sad.
Which is why you take every chance you can get to come and see me.
I was returning your book.
And now you have, and you're still here.
I suppose if I get lunch for the others, you'll think that's an excuse to hang around, won't you? I'm supposed to get some food to take back.
Good. Well, I can have your breakfast in peace.
Sorry to hear about your lorries the other night.
You'll get over it.
You must be running down the list of possible suspects.
I've got a couple in mind, yeah.
Must be hard to know where to begin.
Probably just a couple of stupid kids. Obviously didn't know what they were doing. Hasn't affected business at all.
Glad to hear it.
Talking of which,
Take care, son.
always do.
Shame they didn't make a better job of it.
Hello. What are you doing here? I'm just covering for Laurel. Edna says you should have been back ages ago. Where have you been?
Oh, something came up. She can't bear to think of anyone having a nice time.
So it wasn't work then?
Hardly.
Are you seeing someone?
No.
Well, Tom hasn't been round either, come to think of it.
No flies on you, are there?
Mum, what are you like? Well, I just hope you know what you're getting into.
It's nice that you're concerned, but I assure you there's no need.
Well, no wonder Edna's jealous. I'd watch your back, Mother. Think you might have a rival there.
Right, come on. We're on.
I was getting ready to go on my own.
Oh, you're really looking a rush.
My black top needed washing.
It's important to have clean clothes when you go vandalising, is it?
What's the security like?
Alarm in the office, and some old fella who sleeps through the night.
Piece of cake.
Only if we're careful.
What changed your mind?
Ran into me smug brother.
Does it for me every time.
Reckons whoever slashed his tyres were amateurs.
And he's right, isn't he?
What do you mean?
Well, if it's worth going back, I reckon we should do the job properly this time.
I really do appreciate your help. Thank you both so much.
Right, I better be off too.
What, now?
Yeah, I've got revision to do.
This is the first chance that we've had to be alone together. In the village hall. I wish we had our own place. I don't like having to go back to Mulberry all the time. And I hate going back to a dad and a family that barely even notice I'm there. Having time alone with you is the only thing that keeps me going. Your dad? Has he said anything about me? Not really. Just that he thinks you'll get bored of me. Shows how much he knows. Jazz, I've really got to work. We'll find some time at the weekend, okay?
Oi! I'm not expecting any trouble, but I'm on my Moby if it happens.
There won't be a problem.
And if someone does turn up, I just want you to scare them, all right? No violence.
It's not in my nature.
Just so you understand.
Have you got the keys?
I'm coming. Hope you have a quiet one.
Right. If they show up, you're free to do whatever it takes to make sure they never come back.
Well, Golden Boy's just told me to go easy on them.
Like I said, I want whoever it is taught a lesson they won't forget. Is that clear?
We're on. We're really going to torch the place.
They're full of water, you dipstick.
So we're going to go and give the security guard a good soaking. That'll learn him.
No, water in diesel tank, engine no light, tank stops working.
Is there anything the army didn't teach you?
Well, just make sure the old fella's not looking.
Maybe we should leave it.
Oh, I'll do it on my own.
No, you will not.
Right, I'll do the trucks by the fence, you do the others.
Sounds like a plan. You better be careful.
Oh, sorry. I can look after myself, you know. You really need to wear these stupid things.
We don't want to be recognised. Besides, quite fancy you in yours.
I'll sit in the corner, I won't say a word. What was on your doorstep? Who's it from? I don't know. What is it? It's just another contribution for the fund. Do you want a drink? Oh, I'm not disturbing you.
No, I'm glad you're here.
Chaz!
What?
Turn that off.
What's the problem?
Evening.
Oh! What? Run! Hey, go on, then!
Oh, and don't tell me. Andy McNabb. Close. Well, well, well. What am I going to do with you two then, eh?
Look, we don't need to do this. There's no harm done. I mean, you hate Matthew as much as I do.
Yeah, but I've got a job to do and he paid me.
I'll pay you more just to walk away.
Normally, I would be tempted, but it's out of my hands.
How do you mean?
Oh, just one old doddery guard, eh, Carl?
It's the police you got to be worried about now.
You won't do that.
You reckon?
Don't be a prat, Kane.
I'll give him a call now, shall I? Arrange a viewing. Unless... How much would that tape be worth, do you reckon?
You're blackmailing your own family?
No. I'm blackmailing a king and his social climbing, money-grabbing, wannabe wife. So, how much is it gonna be?